Welcome to another episode of The Gambling Update presented by USBets. I'm Eric Raskin, every week we're covering the biggest breaking news in the US gambling industry. And we start this week with the latest development in the tug-of-war over the Wire Act of 1961. It might be quicker and easier to do a fully detailed previously on Game of Thrones than to explain what got us to this point with the Department of Justice and the Wire Act, but here's the short version. The DOJ issued a new interpretation this year that seemed to put all forms of interstate online gambling in jeopardy, including the lottery, and the New Hampshire lottery filed a lawsuit against the DOJ in February over the opinion. This week, a memo from U.S. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein stated the Wire Act opinion doesn't apply to state lotteries, and if the Wire Act opinion has nothing to do with lotteries, debatable, but that's what the memo says, then the New Hampshire lottery suit lacks standing. So New Hampshire now figures not to be the state leading the charge against the DOJ's efforts to slow the growth of online gaming. Who will step in? Former State Senator Ray Lesniak told my colleague John Brennan this week that New Jersey, the key state in reversing PASPA last May, is prepared to take up the fight. We have significant sports betting legislation news out of two states this week, and it's a mixed bag. In Maryland, there were never terribly high hopes for passing legislation this year, and this week the window for getting a bill moving in 2019 closed. Now, Maryland is looking at the summer of 2021 at the earliest for legal sports betting launching in the state. In Tennessee, meanwhile, there was movement this week. A mobile-only sports betting bill, House Bill 1, advanced out of the House State Committee by a 12-5 vote. The interesting twist is that an amendment was added banning prop bets on college sports. Odd, but better than the old no sports betting on Sunday between 3 o'clock and 10 o'clock proposal. Anyway, HB1 now heads to one more committee before a House vote. But enough about legislation and legal battles. Let's end on a fun note. On the episode of the game show Jeopardy that aired this Tuesday, a new single-day money record was set, and it was set by a professional sports bettor. James Holzhauer of Las Vegas won $110,914, Babe Ruthing the previous record of $77,000. This was Holzhauer's fourth win, and as you may know, Jeopardy episodes tape months in advance, and there are rumors that a Ken Jennings-like run is coming. Holzhauer's first interview after his episode started airing was with Brian Pempis of right here at USBets.com, and he told Pempis when asked about his openness on Jeopardy regarding his profession, quote, "I can't see why there should be any stigma attached to sports betting in this day and age." That's all for this week's edition of The Gambling Update presented by USBets. We'll see you again next week.